The magnitude of the blast area is the first thing that strikes you as you survey this fractured landscape. Mile upon mile of devastation. It just goes on. On ground level and across the city, everyone is shell-shocked. And they're all asking the same questions. Why and who is to blame? As Hekmat Kaib begins to clear up outside his bakery, he's also trying to make sense of something else far more profound.
I've been through the war and tough circumstances, but I never saw something like this before. Thank God our damages are only material. But I'm wondering how cheap a human being is in this country. Where are we going? Beirut was completely destroyed in an instant.
The explosion is something none here will forget. Bride Isra Seblani was posing for her wedding photos when the explosion ripped through the streets around her. "24 hours later, and she returned to the same spot with her husband, safe but shaken by the experience.
I feel so sad about what happened to other people, about what happened to Lebanon. When I woke up and I saw the damage that happened to Beirut, the one thing I said was, Alhamdulillah, we're still alive.
Anger is growing. The former Prime Minister Saeed Hariri's convoy was attacked by protesters. He and his family are amongst the elite blamed for the corruption, which many here say is at the heart of all of the country's problems. With the city plunged into darkness, the security forces are now taking control of these broken streets. The government's declared a 2-week state of emergency. The authorities are now saying that more than half the city has been damaged by the blast. Now, countless families are having to spend another night outside in the sweltering heat. This area is normally an area of protest, and there is a great deal of anger here. But for the moment, they're gathering to bring in humanitarian aid, which they're hoping to distribute in the coming hours. Hayat Nazir is gathering bedding. It's basic, but better than nothing. She blames the government for this catastrophe.
I have one concern, that if other countries are going to help Lebanon, and if they're going to give the money to the government, then it's like they're giving money to those who destroyed us and killed us. They will steal the money.
Lebanon is now a country with crisis piled upon crisis. Economic collapse, political meltdown, COVID-19, and now this, the smoking crater of the port, asphyxiating a city which is already drowning in debt and corruption.